The Valdivian forest has stood for thousands of years, surviving ice, fire, and time itself. But its future now depends on us. Every tree protected, every story shared, every voice raised, helps this ancient wilderness breathe again. Join us on this journey to defend the last great rainforests of our planet. Subscribe to Nature's Chronicles and be part of the story that keeps our wild world alive.
In a hidden corner of the world, where mountains touch the sea, lies a forest older than empires. A place where giants breathe through the mist and life thrives beneath a veil of rain. This is the Valdivian, a living remnant of an ancient earth, a land where the past still whispers, and the future depends on those who listen. At the far edge of South America, where ocean winds meet the Andes, an ancient forest whispers its secrets, a world untouched, shaped by time itself. Welcome to the Valdivian Rainforest, the forest at the end of the world. Our journey takes us to the southern cone of South America, to a realm sculpted by water and time, the Valdivian temperate rainforest. This is a world apart, a narrow, verdant strip of life pressed between the vast Pacific Ocean and the formidable Andes Mountains. Stretching for hundreds of miles along Chile's dramatic coastline and spilling over the border into the Patagonian steppes of Argentina, this forest is a living relic. It covers an immense area of over 248,000 square kilometers, a sprawling expanse of temperate wilderness that stands as one of the planet's most unique and isolated ecoregions. Its isolation has allowed it to evolve on its own terms, a biological island where ancient lineages of plants and animals have thrived for millennia, sheltered from the climatic shifts that reshaped so much of the globe. The lifeblood of this forest arrives on the wind. Moisture-laden storms, borne over the immense expanse of the Pacific, travel unimpeded until they collide with the Andean range. Forced upwards, the air cools, condensing into a near-constant state of precipitation. This is the engine of the rainforest, delivering up to 6 meters of rainfall annually in some areas. This deluge feeds a complex circulatory system of mountain streams, cascading waterfalls, and powerful rivers that carve their way through the landscape, eventually flowing into serene lakes and intricate fjords. It is this relentless cycle of water, from ocean to cloud to forest floor, that defines this place, making it one of Earth's last and largest, great temperate rainforests. Here, rain is more than just weather. It is the very atmosphere, the pulse of the ecosystem. It doesn't simply fall, it seeps, mists, and clings, saturating every surface and muffling the world in a blanket of profound quiet. It breathes a vibrant, palpable life into everything it touches. Water drips from the tips of ancient trees, nourishes the thick carpets of moss that cover the ground, and fills the air with the clean, earthy scent of damp soil and decaying leaves. In the Valdivian forest, water is the architect, the sustainer, and the spirit of the land. Deep within the misty heart of the Valdivian forest, we find ourselves in the presence of true elders. This is a kingdom of ancient giants, living monuments that have stood as silent witnesses to the passing of millennia. Their colossal forms, draped in the emerald velvet of moss, are not merely trees. They are pillars of time itself, anchoring the present moment to a past so distant it defies human comprehension. As we walk among them, the air grows still, hushed with a reverence that these primordial beings command. Their roots, like gnarled fingers, grip the earth, drawing sustenance from the same soil that nourished their ancestors for countless generations. Chief among these titans is the Alurs, or Fitzroya cupressoids. To stand before one is to feel a profound connection to deep time. Some of these individuals have lived for over 4,000 years. Consider that for a moment. These trees were already ancient saplings when the Great Pyramids of Giza were being constructed. They were mature giants long before the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. They have weathered ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and the ever-changing climate, recording the history of our planet within their very rings. Each year of growth adds another layer, another chapter to a story written in wood, a silent chronicle of sun, rain, and survival. They are, in the most literal sense, living libraries of natural history. But the life of these giants is not a solitary one. Look closer, and you will see that they are not just single organisms, but entire worlds. Every inch of their bark is a bustling metropolis of life. It is a vertical landscape, a hanging garden where countless other species make their home. Delicate mosses form plush carpets, capturing the perpetual moisture of the forest's breath. Feathery ferns sprout from crevices, reaching for the filtered light. Intricate, colourful lichens paint abstract patterns across the trunk, a testament to the purity of the air. This is a complex, symbiotic community, all woven together in an eternal dance of moisture, growth, and decay. Each tree is an ecosystem in itself, a vibrant, multi-layered tapestry of interdependence. This forest is more than just a collection of old trees. It is a direct link to a vanished world. It is a precious remnant of Gondwana, the supercontinent that broke apart over 180 million years ago. The ancestors of these Alurse and Araucaria trees once grew alongside dinosaurs. To walk here is to walk through a living museum, a fragment of a planetary past that exists almost nowhere else on Earth. This forest connects the deep geological past with our fleeting present, reminding us that the world is far older and far more interconnected than we often remember. These giants are the guardians of that memory, the enduring soul of a lost continent. Among the shadows of the Valdivian forest, a world of secrets unfolds. Here, the world's smallest deer moves in silence. The pudu, a creature of myth and moss. Barely standing a foot tall at the shoulder, this miniature cervid is a master of concealment, a fleeting spirit of the deep woods. Its compact body and short legs are perfectly adapted for navigating the dense, tangled understory, slipping through bamboo thickets and fern-choked ravines where larger animals cannot follow. It is a solitary and cautious herbivore, emerging at the quiet hours of dawn and dusk to browse on the tender leaves, twigs, and fallen fruits that carpet the forest floor. Every rustle of a leaf, every snap of a twig sends it melting back into the greenery, a testament to a life lived on the edge of perception. And where the pudu treads lightly, another elusive hunter watches from the half-light. This is the realm of the codcod, the smallest wild cat in the Americas and a true ghost of the forest. Weighing less than a domestic house cat, the guigne, as it is also known, is a formidable predator, perfectly camouflaged with its spotted coat against the dappled light filtering through the canopy. It hunts unseen, a patient and powerful phantom. Its diet is as varied as the forest itself, preying on small rodents, birds, and even insects. An exceptional climber, the codcod is equally at home in the trees as it is on the ground, using the vertical world of trunks and branches to survey its territory and ambush its prey. Its presence is a vital sign of the forest's health, a top-down regulator of this complex hidden ecosystem. The forest's wonders are not confined to its mammals. On the damp, mossy floor, an evolutionary marvel carries on a unique legacy. This is Darwin's frog, a tiny amphibian with a reproductive strategy found nowhere else on Earth. After the female lays her eggs, the male guards them until they hatch, at which point he scoops the tadpoles into his vocal sac. There, nestled within their father's own body, they develop into fully formed froglets before hopping out into the world. This extraordinary form of paternal care is a fragile miracle, but this forest holds more than one living fossil. As darkness falls, the Monito del Monte, the little monkey of the mountain, emerges. This tiny, mouse-sized marsupial is the only living representative of an ancient lineage that dates back over 40 million years, a living link to the fauna of Gondwana. Each life here tells a story of deep time, a narrative of species that evolved in splendid isolation for millions of years. In the Valdivian forest, even sound carries identity. The air is filled with a chorus of voices that exist only here. The loud, explosive call of the Chukau tapaculo, a bird more often heard than seen, rings out from the undergrowth, a definitive announcement of its territory. Its song is the forest's heartbeat. Higher in the canopy, the powerful drumming of the Magellanic woodpecker echoes through the trees, a percussive rhythm carved into ancient wood. These sounds are more than just noise. They are the language of this isolated world, a sonic tapestry woven from the calls, songs, and movements of its unique inhabitants. To listen here is to understand the sheer, unrepeatable distinctiveness of this temperate paradise. For the Mapuche people, the forest is not a resource. It is kin. For centuries, they have lived in rhythm with the rain and the roots. But the arrival of industry began to change this balance. For centuries, the forest was felled, burned, replaced, forgotten. Native trees gave way to industrial plantations, fragile ecosystems replaced by silence. Yet even now, the ancient forest endures, fighting to reclaim its voice. In recent years, hope has returned. Conservationists and communities are healing the scars. Protected areas and reforestation efforts are stitching the forest back together. Science and tradition now work hand in hand, ensuring the Valdivian forest remains for generations to come. These forests are not relics, they are living testaments to resilience.
Join us on Nature's Chronicles and help protect Earth's forgotten wilderness.
As the glow fades, let this not be an ending, but a beginning. If this journey moved you, subscribe, share to keep the canopy alive. Add your voice below. What does the forest mean to you? Explore the next chapter on screen and join the Guardians linked in the description. Together, we turn quiet hope into living change.